Hey everyone, I wanted to just do an impromptu video here. We were picking up some items that we had ordered from a store that's not in the state we're in, but it is in the neighboring state. So while we were there, we thought we would check out the drywall aisle, and lo and behold, I came across this. Now, as most of you know, we are finishing the interior of our farmhouse. It's been a long time coming. This is the 4th year the house has been up, and hopefully the last year of no drywall. We're pushing pretty hard to try to get it done. As a matter of fact, at the end of this month, one of our favorite people, a dear friend, Omer, is coming by, and he and I together are going to try to knock out the rest of the drywall in the house, so that way I can put in, are you ready? The kitchen cabinets I ordered. And the tile that we've had since we got to the farm. We found a great deal on tile, bought it, and it's just been sitting out waiting to be able to get the flooring put in. So things are kind of starting to go forward. I learned not to give things time limits because that never works for me. However, at the end of the month, drywall will be going in with me getting a hand doing it. But in the meantime, I really wanted to finish off the 2 interior walls of the studio here, so we don't just have this one beautiful wall back here, but I can walk you around a little bit more, not die of embarrassment from the mess that truly is behind you that you can't see. So I've got the next wall going up. I'm on my last coat to sand, and I have been using a wet sanding technique because I'm trying to keep the dust down, especially now that I have the fabric out. This is all hand washed, folded, put away. A lot of it's been ironed. I'm just that way about my fabric. I like it neat. So I've been sanding and I've been trying to blow the dust that way, but that's just making another mess of things that are in boxes that way. So anyway, we went into the drywall aisle and came across this handy dandy little accessory, which was a brilliant move on whoever's part that came up with this. You just put it in your wet dry vac, and if you all remember, and I'll post a link up here you can click on, I did the unboxing and assembly and using of our new wet dry vac, which has been a champion. Love it. Still loving it. Still a workhorse, and have had no issues with it. So if you're looking for a good wet dry vac that has a lot of suction power, check out that video and see what you think. So basically it's really simple. It comes with the adapter here to be able to plug it into your wet dry vac nozzle, and it comes with one sanding screen and the hose, and of course the handle. The other really nice thing about it is, back in the day when I first started sanding, it was those little hard rubber, sort of like a half circle hand sander, and it had 2 openings on either end. The rubber you kind of lifted it up really hard, got it in there, and there was what looked like a nail. It was right around the time of the dinosaurs, you guys, when I had started to learn how to drywall. Anyway, we've come a long way with something like this, and the assembly here, if you see, to be able to put the screen in is quite simple. You just unscrew this right here. This doesn't come off, it just lifts the bite up a little bit and lets your screen come out like that. See, screen's out. I want to take the whole thing out, and then you would just turn this again, and this little metal piece, I don't know if I can get you to see it, but it just opens and closes there. I think you can see that. It opens and closes, so you just tuck your screen in here. It's pretty fast assembly, honestly. And there you go, we're ready to go. So I'm gonna get this hooked up, give it a try, and hopefully it does what I'm hoping it will do, keep the dust down. So let's go check this new toy out and see what we've got here. All right, I had a little technical difficulty yesterday in the fact that I needed a new HEPA filter for the wet vac. So I'm going to go ahead and start, because doing this with water in it is not recommended, but doing it with the HEPA filter in is. It protects the motor. So a lot has changed in the 30-some years since I had done drywalling, which is fine because I have exactly what I need. So we're going to give this little tool a try here, and pardon the noise, and hopefully there's no dust. going to make you suffer too long watching me sand a wall, because that's about as interesting as watching water boil or paint dry. But I have to say, there's no dust. There's no dust on the floor. For $20, this little thing right here, that's a winner. So I will put a link at the bottom of the video. If you're doing a lot of drywall work and don't want to deal with the dust, like I don't want to deal with the dust, this little sanding block from Hyde does the trick. Now I'm going to get back to it.